Hey guys, I'm from aka TFun, just back with another video. And today we're here doing a speculation video, and I'm here with my good friends KingJamesNine and HaVoK Games. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Beautiful. Okay, so today we're going to do a speculation video, and so we're going to be talking about the Spider-Man Homecoming and the new exclusive PS4 Spider-Man game that was shown at E3. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Spider-Man game. So from the Spider-Man game, what did you guys notice?
Horrible suit. That's kind of growing on me. I think, the suit's growing on me too, honestly. Yeah. And then noticed a lot of Mr. Negative.
Well, so
I'm swinging it because it's great.
No, let's talk about the suit. Okay, so from what I could tell of the suit, it has a lot of Civil War references, not references, but qualities. For example, like the lenses. Yeah, the design. Yeah, like the lenses, like the arm pattern. Like it all looks very similar to the Spider-Man Homecoming suit.
Yeah.
And the only main difference is the white spider, which I have an idea why they chose the white spider, but I'm not sure if it's that good of an idea. But okay, so what mechanics do you guys want in the thing? Like, do you know how like there's like Edge of Time and like Web of Shadows, like how they fought and like how they're different? Like,
yeah.
The mechanics. So, James, didn't you say you wanted it to be like Edge of Time?
Yeah. I love the combat in Edge of Time. It's beautiful. It's 10 out of 10. What? Oh God.
Wait.
It's beautiful. I love it. I'd say I would want something completely new.
You want something completely new?
Not copying Arkham games or Web of Shadows or Edge of Time. Something to set it apart from other games.
That is very true. For me, I'm not sure how I feel about the like fighting mechanics, because sometimes just using one button for fighting makes things way too easy, but it makes it look really cool. But the one mechanic that I really hope they incorporate into the game is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 web slinging, because I actually really like that version. It made it feel more realistic.
But a little bit faster. Yeah, just more into it, but have the same mechanics as Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, I want different fighting mechanics, but more of I want that web sling mechanic from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, because that looks really cool.
Yeah, I was also thinking, I doubt it would happen, but what if you could use the bumpers for combat, and then like the triggers for swinging? That would be good.
So you fought with the bumpers?
Well, yeah, like right fist would be right bumper, and left fist would be left bumper.
I guess.
Okay.
Well,
or they could do like X light attack and Y heavy attack.
True.
Alright.
Well, from the trailer, what do you guys think about the voice actor for Peter Parker in Spider-Man?
What?
The voice actor. What do you think of the voice actor for Peter Parker in Spider-Man?
Way better than Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That was a huge disappointment. I was expecting Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield wasn't even in the Amazing Spider-Man. That was so many.
Yeah, that was someone else. He wasn't even in. Yeah.
I know. I was expecting Andrew Garfield.
Oh, okay.
He disappointed.
Okay, so another mechanic I kind of want is a better kind of like parkour-ish type system, because yes, they do incorporate a lot about like web slinging and like wall running and stuff like that, but I kind of like want to see more of a like, just like say it like you lost your abilities. Like say you lost, like your web shooters, but you still have like wall crawling and stuff like that. I want to see more like a parkour-ish type system, like without webs, because that would look really cool and make things a lot more fun.
I was reading the game stuff, and that's what they said, that it's going to have parkour in it, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, finally.
Yeah, and we saw some of it in the gameplay. We saw him doing some jumping around stuff and
Oh,
all.
yeah, but that was like, wasn't that like in the coffee shop?
Yeah. But hopefully they transition that to normal stuff, just running around and being able to parkour.
Yes, and that.
Hopefully they didn't just mean, oh yeah, in the cutscenes.
Right, and that leads to another thing. I think they should add into, like, walking into buildings, but of course not every single building, but into a lot of buildings.
Yeah.
Like coffee shops, like comic book stores, like, that had Amazing Spider-Man 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there was another thing I was going to say that I kind of wanted into the thing. I just can't remember what it was. What was it? Well, in the gameplay, there's a lot of there's a small scene that shows Oscorp. So Oscorp is in the game, and then there's also a lot of signs that show to this guy named Mr.Negative, which will appear in the slideshow soon. Hello?
What about alternate suits?
Oh yeah, alternate suits. Alternate suits, I really want them to add like Ultimate Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, and like stuff like that. Civil War Spider-Man, Homecoming Spider-Man, because that would make it really cool.
Yeah.
Because I actually want the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, because that is like one of my favorite suits.
And we also talked about if they have like suits like Miles Morales or Iron Spider, you can press a button like somewhere on the controller, and
it will make you do different things.
You can use their abilities. So,
like
let's say you're Miles Morales and you press up on the D-pad, you can turn invisible for a small amount of time, but if you get too close in front of the enemy, they can kind of detect you, so you have to still like stay behind them, but it's easier.
Yeah, okay. Well, right now we're in the Mr. Negative part of the slideshow. So, okay, so James, what did you find out about Mr. Negative?
Alright, so, I have no idea what his alter ego name is, but when he is his alter ego, he's not a bad guy, obviously. He actually uses his powers to heal people, but when he's Mr. Negative, he uses his powers to hurt people. And I feel like that could be a pretty cool villain.
Yeah, because there's a lot of signs. Yeah, because there's a lot of signs that point to Mr. Negative in the gameplay. Like, for example, the henchmen and just like things in general like that.
Yeah, that's all they showed was more soldier henchmen, and that's what Mr. Negative has. So.
But I do hope that there are more villains for us to face.
Like definitely. Bosses. Oh yeah, speaking of which, mini bosses. So Mr. Negative basically creates anti-venom, and anti-venom is, of course, like, part of the symbiote. I'm not sure exactly if anti-venom is going to be included in the game, but I just think it'll be really cool since Mr. Negative creates him. So yeah, because I'm not sure what the big deal. I mean, like, I'm not sure exactly what's up with anti-venom, but like, I think like he's bad, good-ish type thing. It's weird, but
okay. So when he was created, I think he kind of like had a grudge against Spider-Man still. But as he kept trying to drain Spider-Man's powers, Spider-Man kind of knocked some sense into him, so they became friends, and he started draining powers from other symbiotes and enemies and things like that.
Okay. Well, I think
I have an idea on the trailer. I think that's all the beginning of the game. Since there's just soldiers, I think that's all the beginning of the game. The same day.
Yeah.
Like one
kind of like I can't remember what game it is, but you start out and you're like fighting a bunch of henchmen, and then you like get to the boss and take him down.
That's like every single gameplay ever.
Well, no, because usually they start like before a bunch of battles and stuff, or like they'll show a flashback before the battle.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, so I think do you think that wraps up the gameplay, or do you think you guys want to talk about something else about the PS4 game exclusive?
And
there was
first person.
Oh yeah, first person. We were thinking we should add first person into the Spider-Man gameplay, because it would look really cool, just like kind of like parkour, like the game Mirror's Edge. That was first person and it looked really cool to parkour. So like imagine that parkour, but with web slinging.
yeah.
And also multiplayer.
Optionary.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
use it like an option, so like toggle on, toggle off, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so now I think it's time to go to the Spider-Man Homecoming. No.
Yeah.
Okay. So from the set photos we see of Spider-Man. So from the set photos we see from Spider-Man Homecoming, we see him normally next to these like tube type things. He normally has his backpack. That's probably just because he came from school and stuff like that. A lot of people say that his suit is exactly the same thing as Civil War, but no, there actually are some differences. Like on his legs, there are some more lines that appear on the Homecoming suit than there is in the Civil War suit and stuff like that.
And it's not CGI either.
Yeah, it's not CGI either. So.
But.
No, what were you gonna say?
So I feel like the reason he's by the pipes is because for some reason he's in a construction zone. Like, you know how in Lego Marvel there were places around the city that were like all dirt and they had the buildings inside them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking he could be there and he could maybe be fighting Sandman, but then again they confirmed that there are no villains that we've seen in movies previously.
Oh, true. So what were you gonna say?
What do you guys think Iron Man's gonna play a role in it, because Iron Man will be in it?
Oh yeah.
I think he's just gonna be a mentor.
Yeah, I think just Iron Man's just gonna be a mentor. Maybe help him out, maybe once in a while, but not a major role.
Give him a better suit, maybe, not pajamas.
I actually like the suit. Just I just want it to be more like comic book.
Yeah.
I was watching this video and there was this girl talking about what if Miles Morales was in the Spider-Man Homecoming, but the way she said what if it wasn't telling the first Spider-Man, the beginning of Peter Parker Spider-Man. What if it was telling the beginning of another Spider-Man? And when I was watching the video, I was thinking that would be a good idea, but it wouldn't be not for one right now. What I think could be a good possibility is that they could mention Miles Morales toward the end, but not make an entire movie around him right now. Because there are some actors that have been chosen. For example, there's one that helped create Miles Morales who's going to be part of the movie, and there's another one who looks around the age of Miles Morales, and he's going to be in the movie also.
Also, what if instead of making a whole movie about him, he walked past Peter or something, and he was like, "Oh, hey, Miles."
Exactly. Yeah. Just mention him. Not make an entire movie around him or anything like that.
Well, no, I feel like that would be a good beginning or middle, and just make everybody mad that it's not in there, but wanting to see another movie and waiting for it. I think it'd be kind of cool if they added a nod to him.
Yeah.
But not anything else.
Yeah, just a nod, nothing else, because that'll be just too far pacing, and to make a good Spider-Man story, I think, needs to kind of take their time, because there's a whole bunch of things Spider-Man does, and there's a whole bunch of things Spider-Man can do, and it'd just be good to take his time. So.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, we can all the origin story, all the Uncle Ben get right to the
Yeah,
spoiler.
they're not gonna do the origin story. They already said that. So,
Uncle Ben.
anyways, I think that's it, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right,
Pajamas.
all right,
Construction zone.
all right.
Possibility of Miles Morales. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, so check out these guys in the description below. Check out King James Nines and check out HaVoK Games. And have a great day. Have a great day, guys. Remember to stay flaming. Goodbye.